What's up, everybody? Welcome to Demon Bot X. Today we're going to be talking about Sonic Forces. So, alright, I love Sonic. It is a great franchise. It's been going downhill lately, but it's good. It's going into the right track with Sonic Frontiers and Superstars. But I want to talk about Sonic Forces. Personally, I love Sonic Forces. It was the first ever 3D Sonic game I've played, and it came out the same year I was born. So, I like that you are able to customize your own character. Like, I'm not saying the game isn't one of the worst Sonic games, but I'm not saying it's bad. Like, it's enjoyable. Like, I can sit down and play it without wanting to bawl my scream or bawl my eyes out or anything. At least it's not as bad as Sonic 3D Blast. That game's definitely not a blast. But yeah, Sonic Forces is actually a really good game. I really enjoy playing Sonic Forces. I've never beaten it because I kept getting stuck on Silver's boss battle. No, uh, the one where you play as Silver, not the one from Sonic '06. '06 is still horrible. I do say Sonic '06 is better than Forces though. Okay? Sonic Forces is a boost game. It's my favorite boost game of the Sonic franchise. But that doesn't mean it's a good game. I personally like it, but a lot of people hate it. Like, there's tons of things about the game that I don't like, but what I like about it is they kinda tried. They tried more than in most of them. What most people don't realize is Sonic is no longer how it was when it was in the 2000s. It is more of a kids franchise now. So people can't expect it to be like Resident Evil or something. It's more like Mario. Okay? It's not that they can't make it better and make it more dark, but it's a franchise made for kids now. So you can't expect Sonic get beaten half to death in a kid's game. Back when it was in '06 X or yeah, '06 X and Unleashed, it was okay for Sonic to get beaten half to death because it was for teenagers. And teenagers were weird. Are weird. I would know. I am. So now in from 2010 to where we're currently at, it's more of a kids franchise. Now, I really need to say, they need to add character development to their characters. They did it for the movies, they did it for Frontiers. They need to start adding some character development. Like, I do not like how Tails is a wimp in Sonic Forces. I just like the gameplay. I somewhat like the story. They could have done way more on the story for Sonic Forces. But overall, Sonic Forces is an okay game. It's not my favorite, but it's my favorite Boost Sonic game. It's far from being my favorite Sonic game in general. My favorite Sonic game in general has to be Sonic Adventure 2 on the GameCube. Just better graphics, somewhat better gameplay. Okay, but Sonic Forces is not that bad. I'm not going to defend that they effed up on most of the stuff, but at least they tried to make it a little different from the other games. At least it tried. To get Sonic back into being darker. The only reason it wasn't is because they didn't want it to end up like '06. And now it's even worse than '06. It's the community's fault that Sonic games are so bad these days. Because they're trying to please so many different audience at once. '06 was supposed to be similar to or Adventure 1 and 2. Or with it having a darker atmosphere and not being kid friendly anymore. But it was hated so much that they just did not see the point in trying to do a dark game anymore. So then when they tried to do Sonic Forces, they tried to make it not be as dark and eerie as Sonic '06, making it bad. So maybe if the community wasn't such bitches, maybe we could get some good games. They only make them these ways is because people keep complaining about what they do. Maybe just let them cook. Maybe then we might get some good games. The reason we ain't getting good Sonic games is because you complain about the ones we get. Instead of complaining, just enjoy what we get from the franchise. Not every day we get a new video game that is good. So just enjoy what we can get. At least Sonic games try to be good. Mario games suck. At least Sonic games have a story. So, that's me talking about Sonic Forces. I'm done for today. Sonic Forces is a great game, but that's just my opinion. If y'all have y'all's opinion, please write it down in the comments below. See you next time. Goodbye.